Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another series from the nation war between Russia and Hungary. This is going to be Dewalt versus PaSs, starting on Heartbreak Ridge. Everybody please go and check out altitudegame.com, I believe. Actually, let me just quickly check that. In the meantime, though, we do have PaSs spawning as the purple Zerg in the left position, and Dewalt will be the brown Protoss on the right side. So let me fix that. And once again, I forgot to change the launchers. Oh wells. Okay, good. It looks like the altitude site is like not loading properly. Okay, there it is. So check it out, guys. Check it out. All right, nothing's happening, right? Nothing happening. Nothing happening. Okay, good. So you guys should go here, altitudegame.com. It should look like this because they are sponsoring this event, and they're awesome. And the game actually looks really fun. So do check it out. In the meantime, we have a forge, fast expand, or what I assume to be. It is actually possible to make 2 gateways at your natural on HBR and do like a 2-gate pressure and then expand behind it. That is certainly fine. On this map, looks like probe going to go to the south side, not going to pass by Mr. Overlord here. I think that's actually better. I mean, I think I saw a PVZ yesterday where the probe just like went along the north side and cross paths with the Overlord. I think it's better that you don't show the Overlord, so you know you just have that. Just give the Zerg that little bit of fear that you know you're cannon rushing. Cannon rushing. I don't know why I can't say that. Cannon rushing. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue, does it? I guess I'm not a true Combat X fan if that just doesn't come naturally to me. Anyway, it is going to be a 12 hatch from PaSs, so it looks like Dewalt is actually going to Nexus first, which is fine. That's safe. That's correct. Very, very nice. So he's going to go for 13 Nexus. And oh, I didn't actually see if he was trying to block the pool or something. I think he probably was, but the pool does go down. And probe. Oh, I thought he was going to attack that with all 3 drones. He might have actually glitched it and trapped it. Actually, that would have been quite nice for him. But no, the probe will continue to poke around here. Still hasn't taken any hull damage, so Dewalt's still going to see what's up. Now, PaSs actually played quite a nice series in the war I casted last week. I think that was between Hungary and Eastern Europe. He played someone called Zergboy. I think apparently he's like a known player from Battle.net. Played a pretty nice ZVZ where he was down 1 game and then he came back 2 games and took the set. So that was quite nice. I don't actually remember Dewalt's games from last week. It was a pretty long day of casting. But anyway, we do have a gas steal from PaSs. Is that a real gas steal? It looks like it is. That's a real gas steal. That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, look at this. I mean, Dewalt's just gonna build it at his natural, and since he Nexus first, that's the timing's gonna be absolutely fine. He's not slowed down by that at all. So I don't really understand PaSs' gas steal right there. I guess we'll have to see how he follows this up. If he does some kind of crazy, I don't really know what he's doing. I mean, there are very few times when a gas steal and ZVP is actually a good idea. It's like, I think they're like super, I mean, because there actually are some situations, they're like super specific circumstances where this is actually good. For example, if you actually forced him to like forge and then 2 cannons in the Nexus, and like the Nexus is really slow, and then you go for some kind of crazy 2-hatch fast tech build, you know, you want to delay his tech, and then, you know, so if you gas steal him and then you go for like 2H meter or something, and you get there and then he has like no Corsairs, then you're in pretty good shape, or something like that, something along those lines. I don't know the exact timings of anything, but we have 2 gases being taken in quick succession by PaSs. This build is looking very, very strange. I mean the standard stuff is, you know, like just 1 gas, 3-hatch lair. Oftentimes you can get the 4th and 5th hatch before your 2nd gas even. But this is a very, very fast 2nd gas. I'm really not sure what he's thinking right now. He is getting a lair in his main base. It's like there's a Stargate in the main base of Dewalt, and he's going to send his first Sayle back to take down that extractor. And by the way, it seems that Dewalt did actually scout back here to make sure the back minerals were not getting mined out. I didn't actually see when he did that, but obviously since we have vision there, it seems we know that he did do that. Meanwhile, we do have money being saved up, which I can only... Well, no, it looks like he's supply blocked, actually. I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he was saving up for like a hatchery and a spire. And he is actually just going to make some hatcheries, because... Is he just not making overlords? Wow, he actually is just not making an overlord. That's not a good idea. He's made 2 drones. Oh, no, he made 2 overlords at once. Okay, cool. And by cool, I mean that seems a little inefficient, but anyway. One nice thing that this extractor is doing is it's actually providing him a complete scout of like everything in the main. It seems that Dewalt didn't want to mess up his building placement in order to kind of hide those a little bit, so he's just going to build everything in sight of the extractor there, which is... I mean, you know, he could have built maybe the citadel down here so that the extractor wouldn't see it or something. Obviously, PaSs would assume that there's a citadel, but, you know, you might as well just not build it in vision so he's not 100% sure. Just give him that little 1% doubt. It's always better. Anyway, looks like we're going to have some standard SimCity. You can just build an evolution chamber here and or a hydralisk den. And you can likewise build one here and he'll be fine. And it looks like he actually wasn't mining the natural gas and he's just put guys back on now. So I thought he was mining before, so he must have pulled the guys off and then put them back. I guess realizing he didn't actually need all that gas because he is just going for a standard 5-hatch build right now. So yeah, that second gas was really early. I mean, as you can see, he's stockpiling almost 600 gas right now. Meanwhile, some overlords chilling, pylon spotting the back there, and the first Corsair is going to go out and scout around the Zerg base. Oh, I'm sorry, that's actually the second Corsair. The first Corsair is already here. Man, brown is actually really hard to see on the minimap. I do apologize, and especially because that probably means I'm just gonna like miss every single DT drop or just like DT run by in this game. So I'm just gonna apologize in advance for that. It's like they're actually gonna get 3 overlords here, so that's quite nice for Dewalt. PaSs now supply blocked at 38. It looks like he might actually lose another one here. Oh man, that's actually really bad. I hope he's making Scourge somewhere. Uh-oh. He's not even making Scourge. That means he's going to lose a lot of Overlords here. Oh, man. 4 Overlords, 5 are going to go down. He's finally making a pair of Scourge. But he's going to lose 5 Overlords. And it looks like Speedlots are going to run into the base. They are +1 Speedlots. It looks like Dewalt was actually doing the Bisu style Sayle Zealot. And, oh, man. PaSs could actually just lose right here. He's losing so many Overlords. And now he's going to lose a ton of drones to these +1 Zealots. The Sunken is going to finish, but it's not enough. Oh, my goodness. PaSs, what did you do? I don't even know how he messed up his build that much. He's made some Zerglings now, but Zerglings aren't going to do anything against these Zealots. Ay. Well, he's just trying to do some stacking. The Zealots actually aren't running into the main. Just chilling here at the natural. Where'd the Corsairs go? I don't know where the Corsairs went. But it looks like Dewalt is just going to follow up with an expansion of his own. I mean, it looks like the Zealots aren't, you know, going to kill PaSs outright, but they've done a ridiculous amount of damage, and they're not even dead yet. So they're going to go into the main. The Corsair's going to come back to the natural, try and kill some more Overlords. This guy has 5 kills already, and those are all Overlords. That's 6 Overlord kills, by the way. He hasn't killed any Scourge yet. But it looks like now he's finally going to lose those Corsairs. But that means that the 6 extra Scourge that PaSs made are completely useless. And these Zealots are just going to town on the base, man. That's 14 kills between those 2 Zealots. Man, Dewalt actually just taking a ridiculous advantage with not even a control group of units. It's like an Archon in the main is getting Storm. Looks like Storm has just started, so I mean, if PaSs did some kind of crazy Hydra all-in right now and hits before Storm finishes, he might have a chance, but otherwise he's in pretty terrible shape. I mean, he's actually banked 1200 gas right now. This is being completely useless. Anyways, looks like the third base is up, mining out the back with some probes. There's like several probes there. I can't click them all, but I think there's several. And he's got some cannons here, so he's not gonna, you know, lose it to any kind of silly Zergling counter attacks. Anyways, Looks like some lurkers are being made. But he's down at 53 supply against 98 right now, so, you know, that kinda says it all. And I don't think those Scourge actually got close enough to see the Nexus, but at least he saw the cannons, so PaSs knows that at least he's thinking about expanding. But what he doesn't realize is that the expansion is basically finished. Looks like some crazy probe train going on in the back, and we do have a Zealot Archon attack, but there are lurkers out, so PaSs shouldn't die immediately. I don't like this positioning. These lurkers should actually be behind the Sunkens in my opinion. Let the Sunkens tank the damage while the lurkers deal the damage, because Sunkens really don't do much against Zealots, whereas lurkers do amazingly against them. So yeah, should definitely reposition these. I really hate this positioning actually. But I think it'll be enough. He has enough lurkers there. Yeah. Oh man, wait, is Dewalt going for it? Oh no, dude, Dewalt, what are you doing? What are you doing, Dewalt? Dewalt, there's 5 lurkers there. Are you crazy? Oh man, he actually doesn't care. He's just going for it. And a storm on the drones, very nice. And oh man, he barely missed the top hatch there. You got an Overlord though, so taking out all the drones there, but kind of suiciding his army for not a great reason in my opinion. He had like he had 2 Archons and all Zealots, and he just like attacked 5 lurkers. So that was not ideal. Meanwhile, he actually does have a lot of probes. Wow, he's got a ton of probes. It's like Goon Range about to finish. I don't really like this building, this base layout. I don't even think like a Dragoon from this gateway is gonna pop out on the bottom, right? So how does it actually get out? Let's actually follow the first goon that gets out. Looks like some lings are running up here, but there's some units and some cannons, so they should be fine. So these goons